What is going on, guys? And today I'm here with a new series on my channel, and it's going to be something that I don't think anyone has done before, and it's going to be top 5s in NBA 2K16. This is where I can go from a range of topics in NBA 2K and narrow them down into a top 5. And I plan on doing a lot of these on my channel, and I also need your guys' help for the next one. So let me know in the comments what the next top 5 you want to see. But this one, we are going to be doing the top 5 free agents in my GM mode in my league after season 1. And you can also I could do top 5s in my career, my team, anything in 2K. But yeah, we're doing the top 5 free agents after year 1 in my GM mode in my league, and let's get into this. The first player coming here in our top 5 is going to be Hassan Whiteside of the Miami Heat. And just to point out there, this is all my opinion. You guys might think these players are different. And yeah, so the first one is Hassan Whiteside. If you need a center or a big man, a rim protector, this is a really good draft class for you. Hassan Whiteside is usually there in free agency. He's an unrestricted free agent, so you don't have to worry about the Miami Heat matching it. And he's also going to be asking for about 15 to 20 million. If you offer him about 17, 16 million, he will pretty much guarantee accept it. But if you lowball him, he might not accept your deal. And he's pretty much a range from an 81 overall to an 85. So if you want that rim protector, someone to block shots, get rebounds, run pick and rolls with, get Hassan Whiteside, because he turns out to a beast, and he's only like 26, 27 years old, so he is a pretty good centerpiece for your future. Alright, coming here down to number 4, we have Dwight Howard from the Houston Rockets. And Dwight Howard is an interesting one. He is pretty much down in overall. He will probably range from like an 82 to an 84, 85 overall, so he's kind of in the middle of where Whiteside was. But he's an unrestricted free agent, of course, because he is 30 years old. So he's kind of on the older side, older than Hassan Whiteside. But for some reason, he asks for a lot of money. He asks for like 19, 20 million plus. So if you have a lot of money and you like Dwight Howard, you're a former Magic fan, and you really like Dwight Howard, and you really want him on your team, you're going to need a lot of cap space to get him. He asks for more than 20 million, which would probably make him a top 5 paid center in the league. And with this overall, he is declining, so I wouldn't really advise it too much. But if you're a Dwight Howard fan and you really like him, you can go for the signing. We are about halfway through, and we're down to our number 3 player, and that is DeMar DeRozan from the Toronto Raptors. He's an unrestricted free agent at the age of 26, a nice shooting guard. The best shooting guard usually in this draft, if you see him, but he's not really there all the time like the past two, Whiteside and Howard. They're usually there in every free agent class, like 90% of the time. DeMar DeRozan is kind of down to like 70, 60, 50%. So you might be lucky and get a chance to see him there, but you might not. And if he's there, I would advise picking him up, because he's going to ask for about 14 to 18, 19 million. And if you can get him on the 14 million, $15 million side, that is an absolute steal. He's about 83 to an 86 overall, and he's still yet to hit his prime. He's only 26 and has still about 4 or 5 really good years of basketball. So you can sign him to a long-term deal. And I would advise getting this signing on your team. And yeah, so there's DeMar DeRozan coming at our number 3 spot. Alright guys, we are here at our number 2 spot, and I will have about 2 or 3 honorable mentions before our number 1 spot. So yeah, after this number 2 spot, I will reveal 2 people that I could have maybe put in the top 5, but they were just outside of it. But number 2 option is our only restricted free agent off this list, so you're going to have to give him a lot of money, coming from the Detroit Pistons, Andre Drummond. He's also the youngest guy on this list at 22, and he ranges from about an 84 to an 88 overall. You could see him higher, you could see him lower, but at 22 years of age, a nice center that you could build your team around, that you really can't find great young centers that aren't like locked up on team options. And he's a restricted free agent, so you're going to have to offer him near 17, 18, 19, probably near 20 million to take him away from the Pistons, because they can match any offer that you give. But if you have a chance to get Andre Drummond, who could be a centerpiece for your franchise at the age of 22, I would easily do that. And before our number 1 option, I'm going to reveal the 2 honorable mentions, and the first one will be Bradley Beal. I could have put him over here above probably maybe Dwight Howard or Hassan Whiteside, but I feel like he's not there that much. He's there like 30, 40%, maybe 20%. He's not there that much. So I didn't really feel like I could put him in the top 5, but if he's there, I would snag him, because he's pretty cheap as well. But yeah, I didn't feel like he could make the top 5. And the other honorable mention is Al Horford. A lot of centers on this list, and Al Horford is one of them. At age of 30, you could sign him, but usually he does re-sign with the Hawks. And also another reason Kevin Durant isn't on this list, because he never makes it to free agency, even though his contract is up after year 1. Alright guys, we are here at our number 1 player you get in free agency most of the time after season 1, and he is arguably the best player in the NBA, and that is LeBron James. LeBron James usually opts out of his player option from the Cleveland Cavaliers and makes his way to free agency. He's usually like a 94, 96 overall in 2K, and he's 31 years of age, so you have to be kind of cautious of how many years you want to sign him for, but he's going X for about 30 million. Above 25 million. He's getting X for a lot of money, and you're gonna have to give it to him if you want it. But usually if you get him, you're an immediate playoff contender, and you're getting one of the best players in the NBA and a top 2 small forward, usually with him and Kevin Durant. But if you have a chance to get him on this team, I would do it. 30 million, so you would have to be a team with really low cap space, maybe like the Sixers or the Lakers or maybe like the Knicks, something like that, with a low cap space to sign him. But if you have 30 million sitting there, I would sign him for 2 to 3 years, get him until he's 33, 34. But yeah, so that was it for my top 5 NBA players after season 1 in free agency in my league, in my Mygm mode. And let me know in the comments which top 5 you want to see me use next. I could do anything in my team, my career, my league, my Mygm mode, anything. So yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next video.